Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are going to be unboxing Oogi's first mini album, YUQ1. I think that's how it's going by. It could just be Oogi1, but I think it's YUQ1. So we're going to go with that. I have all three versions today. So we have the Rabbit version, the Star version, and then the Suitcase version, which I think it's actually officially the special version, but I've seen both, either or Suitcase or special version, but obviously we have that one. And you will see that we have three of each of the Rabbit version and the Star versions because I ordered these from MakeStar, and I actually couldn't film this unboxing as soon as I want to because I ordered these from two separate places. So I ordered these 6 from MakeStar, and then I ordered this Suitcase version from K-Town for You because MakeStar was not doing like a pre-order benefit giveaway for the Suitcase version, at least not when I pre-ordered these. So that's why I got the Suitcase version from K-Town for You. But MakeStar was doing 2 sets of 3 photo card pre-order benefits from the round that I got, or I guess the event that I got. So that's why I ordered all 6, and I will show you the photo cards now. So these are the photo cards, came in this little package here. Okay, so I believe they did 2 sets for, I guess, each version. So 3 of these will be Rabbit version, and then 3 of these will be Star version. And of course, we have the Rabbit version first, and these are the backs for the Rabbit version. Very, very pretty Oogi photo cards here. Nice, nice. All the backs are the same, and then we have the Star version, which it looks like she's in a raincoat, or poncho, if you will. Cool, cool. Very, very pretty photo cards. Very happy to have those. And then in addition to the pre-order benefit photo cards, we also got a lot of posters. They are in some plastic, and I'm not going to take them out to show you guys, but I will show you guys at least like what the outside looks like. So they're just like in this plastic here, and you guys probably can't tell like what types, maybe you can, of like concept they are, but they gave me 6 posters, which is kind of insane. And they were all different, which I was kind of surprised by. I have not taken them out of this plastic yet. I probably will eventually, but at this point in time, I have not. I think this might be one that's like close to the album cover. But we also got those 6 posters, so thank you very much, MakeStar, for the pre-order benefits. So for the unboxing today, obviously, since we have duplicate albums of the 2 main versions, I'll obviously just go through everything in, the Rabbit version, one of them, and one of the Star version, and then the other 4 will obviously just separate. Probably towards the end, we'll go through and see like what my photo card pulls and stuff for those are, and then of course we'll go through the Suitcase version by itself as well. So I think I've rambled on long enough in this intro, so let's just go ahead and get started with the unboxing. Alright, so I zoomed in just a little bit since these are a little bit smaller. They're more or less of like a jewel case type size. They're not quite as small as a jewel case, but they're definitely closer to that size. They're definitely not very big or anything like that. But we have the front here, and we have the back with the track list, which I will show you guys in a second. This is the side. And I'm trying to like hold everything very tightly so that nothing falls out because it is a slip cover. First of all, I think this entire album is a complete no skip. I know, crazy me saying that an album of an artist that I like is a no skip, but I do enjoy all 7 of the songs. My top 3 would probably be Every Time, My Way, and Red Rover. I do like the title track, Freak, mainly because of the MV, because of all the like horror movie references she put in it. So like references Scream, it references The Ring, it references Saw, and there's like plenty of other horror movies that it references in there too. But I do like the music video for Freak. And then the music video for Could It Be, which I don't think I've talked about. It's been out for a while, but I haven't made too many videos since it's come out, so I don't think I've talked about it. But the music video for Could It Be was also really nice. It actually reminded me of a lot of i-dle's older music videos. So the scene where Oogi's in the mansion at the beginning, and I think a little bit at the end too, that like scene or mansion or set or whatever kind of just reminded me of the Queen card like mansion scene. And then the scene where she's kind of in the desert in a rundown area. It's like either a rundown motel, rundown restaurant, something like that. That kind of reminded me of Dum Dee Dum Dee's music video scene. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I don't know if that was on purpose or if I'm just looking into it too much, but I definitely enjoyed those two MVs. And I also really, really enjoy Every Time. I will keep saying it every time I bring it up, but it's just one of those songs that I could absolutely listen to on repeat for like hours and hours and hours. So yeah, really enjoy the overall track list for this one. So let's get into the photo book. I'm assuming everything is kind of gonna be loose inside the photo books. So we'll get that out of the way. We have this CD plate, I guess, with the CD on it. Oh, that's kind of cool. So the lollipop is like the center of the CD. That's kind of funny. And then we got 3 photo books, it looks like. So they're all actually labeled 1, 2, and 3. So this is 1, 2, and 3. And then we have this stuff right here, which I'm assuming is extra stuff. So I'm just gonna put that to the side. Let me see if the photo cards are in the photo books. Okay, so just as a note, I took out all of the photo cards and all the extra stuff. It was in the first photo book. So if you're doing an unboxing of this yourself and you want to know where everything is, at least in mine, everything was in the first photo book. So there's 3 separate ones. Everything was in the first one. So just watch out for the first photo book because that has all the goodies. So if you want like a surprise or whatever. But this is the front of the first photo book, and then this is the back. Very nice picture. And so first page here, we have obviously Gigi front and center. I believe it's Gigi. It might be Gigi. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's Gigi. Front and center in this photo book. And the firecracker red hair that Yuqi has this era is absolutely phenomenal, I think. I think it suits her so very, very well. This whole like concept style-wise, I think was very uniquely Yuqi. All the songs was very uniquely Yuqi and all of the styling, and it was just really, really top-notch. I really, really dug it. Very nice photo book here. I'm gonna try to flip through it relatively quickly. But yeah, just going back to the tracks that were on this album, Every Time is just one of those songs, at least for me. So this is kind of like a weird description, but I don't really know how else to think about it because I was thinking about it the other day because there's a certain set of songs, which I have a playlist on my Spotify of a certain set of i-dle songs. So like Every Time is now on it, but like Moon is on it, Dahlia is on it, Paradise is on it. And I think I've talked a little bit about this before. Most of them are like the songs that Minnie has produced, but they're just those types of songs that you can like put on your car radio as you're driving, and it's like you envision yourself, it's like the sun is setting, no one else is on the road, you're just driving and vibing to the music. And I feel like all of those songs are very specific. They're that specific type of feel and like aura about them. I don't really know how else to explain it. They're just songs that make you like contemplate, you know, life, you know, and just live in the moment and stuff like that. So I don't know if I'm getting too corny and cheesy now, but I definitely think that those are my types of songs because I could listen to those songs all day, every day on repeat, no questions asked. So I definitely think Every Time, first time I heard it, I fell in love with it immediately. So that is that, and that is the first photo book. Very nice. Moving swiftly on to photo book number 2. Once again, that's the front cover, and she like pulling the ear, I guess. Very, very nice. So more pictures with Gigi. Yuqi looking stunning as well. In front of like one of those claw machines. Sorry if you hear that very loud car going by. Oh, this is an interesting, it's kind of like a Windows computer type deal for these pages. Interesting, interesting. It was actually really funny, speaking of that giant rabbit costume, Oogie wore it, I think, a couple times. I think she might have worn it to like a fan meeting and surprised people at the fan meeting, so that was kind of funny, wearing the giant rabbit costume. But it's kind of actually funny, she made a whole album like concept out of her, I don't know, are we calling it a stuffed animal? I feel like that's like, I don't mean it in a bad way, but like it is a stuffed animal, so I don't know. I just know that I don't mean it in a bad way. I'm not saying that's weird or anything, but it's kind of funny that she made a whole album concept basically from her stuffed animal. She was just like, I'm gonna run with this and y'all can live with it and y'all will probably eat it up anyway, and we did, so she was absolutely right. But yeah, very nice photo book. That's a really nice photo. And that was it for photo book 2. All right, and this is photo book 3. So this is the front and the back. And then we can get into the photo book itself here. I'm actually leaning over quite a lot in this unboxing so far, just because these are kind of small. And I actually had to use my tripod for something else the other day, so normally I would just leave it the way it is in between like every single thing that I film. But I had to use it for something else the other day, and so I had to like reposition it and re-maneuver it, and setting it back up today was kind of annoying because I was trying to get it the way I had it before and it just wasn't working out. And it might actually be that way still because I feel like I'm leaning over more than usual for my unboxings and recordings and stuff. So we are gritting our teeth through it, that is for sure. I am not complaining. I am very happy to be unboxing this for sure. Very, very stunning Oogie photos here. And it was really nice to see like Oogie have a solo release too and actually get like proper promotion, because I mean she did have a solo release before this. I mean she had Bonnie and Clyde that she released. She had what's it, Giant, that was on the same, it wasn't really a mini album, it was kind of just like 2 singles, but that basically was just a digital release. It got like maybe a tweet or 2, I'm guessing, from Cube, and Oogie, you know, she was trying to promote it as well herself, I think, when it initially came out. But it's nice to see her actually get promotion, you know, get a budget, get a lot of music videos, a lot of live clips, a lot of performance videos and things of that nature. So very, very nice to see that, you know, she's getting the backing that she deserves, you know. But yeah, oh, and this is a photo where she's in the rabbit costume herself. Very cute. Nice, nice, and that is the end. All right, so that was all 3 of the photo books, so let's see what else we got. Okay, and up next we have the lyric sheet, so just a quick flip through of this. We got some, I'm guessing, lyrics and then some black and white photos. And oh, we got like some music notes here, like actual music. Oh wow, there's whole pages of it. Okay, that's interesting. Wow. I personally can't read this because I have not played an instrument my entire life, but that's pretty cool though that they included that in the lyric booklet. But we have lyrics for My Way and Drink It Up with PH1, Red Rover, On Clap. I actually just watched the performance video for that. I think it came out like 1 or 2 days before I'm recording this. And I just watched it. Really, really good performance video. And then Every Time, of course. And then Could It Be? And then this last little picture here. And then, oh, I'm guessing this is like a little thanks to. So I'll actually like zoom in and you can pause if you want to read that. Cool, cool. So that is the lyric sheet. Up next, we have what looks like a mini poster. Okay, and we do have a mini poster here. So it is Oogie with whoever is in that giant rabbit costume. Okay, and then we have this, which looks to be a standee, so I'm not gonna pop it out, but it's one of those things where you just like sit it down, and then you'll like pull it forward to pop it out, and it'll just sit up like that. So it's like a little GG or geeky standee. Cool, cool. And then up next we have, it looks like a paper guitar pick that pops out, I guess. So that's kind of cool. I don't know if it's supposed to stand up or pop out. It kind of looks like it's supposed to pop out. It's actually, there's two pop outs here, so I don't really know how that works, but we have like a guitar pick here. And I actually think when we go through the Suitcase version, I think they included like an actual guitar pick in that one. So we'll see when we get to that one, but pretty sure that was one of, when I remember looking at the album details, that was one of the things that they had in there. And then we have a little photograph here. Oh, it's like an ID photo. Okay, so it's like she's in like a photo lineup, like almost like a criminal photo lineup. And she's like absolutely stone facing it too, which is kind of funny, just a white background, but it's like an ID photo. Interesting. Okay, and up next we just have the two photo cards. So this is the first one. Oh, okay, so we get this one with very pretty red hair from YUQi. Very, very nice. That hair is so vibrant, man. Oh my goodness. And we have the rabbit on the back peeking through the guitar strings. Caution, rabbit in area. Very cute back. And then second photo card, also with the red hair, and she's doing like a little, I don't know what kind of pose that is. She's like leaning against her hand, but she's got very nice red hair, very pretty eye. She's got like a little X right here. Very, very nice. I feel like I'm holding it maybe a little bit too close to the camera. Same back as that one. But yeah, so that is everything for the rabbit version. Hopefully when we unbox the other rabbit versions, we'll have different photo card pulls. But for now, let's just get to the star version. So moving swiftly on to the star version, this is the front. And this is the back, and the track list, I don't see through the camera unless I'm not paying attention. No, so the track list is not on the back for this one. Interesting. That is very interesting. More or less the same as the rabbit version. Oh, I guess maybe it's not on the back because the track list is on the CD. So obviously you can see Freak, My Way, Drink It Up, Red Rover, On Clap every time, and Could It Be? I strongly dislike the sound that makes when it turns, so I'm going to stop turning it. Okay, so we have the photo books numbered 4, 5, and 6, I guess. Yeah, so 4, 5, and 6, so I guess the rabbit version is version 1 or whatever. And the star version's version 2. So that's kind of interesting how these aren't 1, 2, and 3 as well. But you also get the 3 photo books like you did in the rabbit version. And then we have the, what I'm assuming is going to be mini poster and then lyric sheet, but we'll save that for later. All right, so I removed all of the goodies from this first photo book here. So we have the front cover and the back. Cool, cool. So let's get into this next photo book. I will say these are very easy to flip through if you want to flip through them yourself if you buy one of the albums. Very, very easy to flip through. But we have some pictures of YUQi here in front of a whole bunch of TVs, giving off kind of like a 90s TV store vibe, you know, back in the 90s when all the TV stores would have TVs like facing basically the sidewalks and people would watch TV, you know, on the sidewalk. Simpler times, simpler times. Obviously, YUQi is blonde in this photo shoot. Actually, I don't know if it's like more, I don't know if it's like a exact like full blonde. I think it's more of like a grayish blonde by the looks of it. I don't know if that's just because of the predominantly like blue cool lighting, if it's giving off that silvery feel, but it looks like a silverish blonde. And then with the pink top, that kind of pops out. Very, very stunning photos here. I feel like I almost ran out of all the things I wanted to talk about on the first photo book, because now I'm sitting here trying to think like, what I want to talk about as I flip through this photo book, and I can't think of anything. Anyway, that's the first photo book. All right, so moving on to the second photo book of the star version. I guess it's the 5 version photo book. We have the front and back there, and then let's open her up. Very nice, very nice. Oh, she's got like a lip ring. But yeah, I guess let me know what your guys' favorite song is from the album. If you have several, that's cool. Let me know in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this comeback a lot, I certainly know I did. I've been listening to her album quite a bit since it dropped. There have been a lot of other things I've been listening to just because of like when they dropped as well. So like I think I've just dropped a new song. I've actually been listening to that. So yeah, it's kind of been like a crazy time for K-pop. This is not specifically YUQi related, but specifically like K-pop Twitter. Like, if I could just like, if you could let me rant for a second here. It's just like every time I open my Twitter nowadays, it's like, what are we arguing about today? And it's like, I incredibly dislike that so much. Like, I have my following tab, which is like nice, more or less positive all the time. There's no real like negativity on there. But like I go to the For You tab and oh my gosh, it's like nothing but negativity. And I guess that's because negativity like drives views, it drives likes, it drives just like basically having like very strong opinions and not budging on them basically makes the algorithm, you know, like you or whatever on Twitter. But it's just, it's so tiring, honestly. Like I miss the days when we used to like just celebrate the artists that we liked and we didn't put other artists down simply because we liked other artists, you know? Like I can like YUQi, for example, and not like, this is not true, but, and not like I've, like that's not true, but what I'm saying is like, I'm not gonna go on Twitter and like, you know, bash I've because I dislike them, you know? I'm just gonna not say anything about it and not listen to their music, but I guess a lot of people can't do that, so that's why Twitter has so much negativity on it. But the whole situation, man, with K-pop Twitter, and then just this whole situation with like Hybe, I'm not gonna really touch on that really at all, but oh my goodness, that's just been like an absolute mess to follow along and watch. So I feel like I am gonna stop talking about that, one, because this is the last page of the photo book, and two, because this is YUQi's unboxing, so I feel like we should focus more on YUQi. All right, so last photo book to go through, and we have this front cover here, and this one. This looks like it might be, this kind of reminds me of Red Rover and that concept. I'm not 100% sure if it's actually from the Red Rover concept, but it kind of reminds me of that. She's got the bandana with a whole bunch of speakers in the background. Cool, cool. It's nice to see she got so many like different photo shoots to do because all of these have been so different. With the exception of like, obviously in the star version, she's got the blonder-ish hair, and then the rabbit version, she's got the very vibrant red hair. Aside from that, all of these concepts have been very different. And I think that's cool because I think it showcases, you know, all these different sides of YUQi that we never really get to see in a group setting, but because this album is just hers, she gets to, you know, show off all these different sides of herself that she never really showed anyone before. So I think that's cool. And we are almost to the end here. This unboxing is actually going a lot longer than I thought it would. I have messed up quite a bit in terms of just like fumbling over my words and slurring my words like I normally do, but so I'll cut that out obviously, but it's already at 32 minutes, so I feel like that is very, very long. Very beautiful photograph there. And we are to the end. All right, so those are all the photo books for the star version. Let's look at the lyric sheet real quick. All right, this is the lyric sheet. Let's see if it's any different. Oh, okay, so it is different. We do have different pictures here. Oh, and there is another, I guess, thanks to. So very nice there. I wonder if there was one in the front and the other one and I just didn't notice it. Oh well. But this one also has actual like music notes as well. Very interesting. That's the first time I've ever seen that in a lyric book. We have more photos and lyrics. Holding the camcorder there. That's definitely very 90s. And there's another note. I don't know if this is the first or same as the first or different, but I will show it nonetheless if you want to look at it. All right, next up is the mini poster, and right off the bat, it looks like it's going to be different, and it is. Very, very pretty photograph of Oogie there in the mini poster. Next up, we have the standee, and it's basically the same. It's just a little bit different. So I think the first one, the heart was basically like pumping out of the rabbit's chest, and this one they are licking a lollipop. So a nice little standee there. Then we have another guitar pick, which again, I'm assuming pops out, but not 100% sure. This is a paper guitar pick. Okay, that's weird. I have two IDs here. I don't know if this is a mistake or if I'm supposed to have two IDs, but I do have two IDs in this first star version here. So they're actually different, which is kind of interesting. If this was a mistake and I got two different IDs, that's actually impressive. Thank you for whoever did that because I'm appreciative of it. Usually when you see like companies mistakenly give like an extra photo card, it's usually the same exact photo card. Now, of course, the rabbit version could have been a mistake and I should have had two in that one and I only had one, but this one we have two. Very pretty. Okay, and then first photo card for the star version. Very pretty Oogie photo card. Wow, that is an insane choker. Oh my goodness. That looks dangerous. Like, I would be scared to move, like, my head at all. That looks very dangerous. But a very pretty Oogie photo. And this one's, the rabbit is also, it's not, like, coming through the strings. It's, like, going back into the strings, into the guitar. Caution, rock star in area. Very, very interesting. Awesome. And second photo card. All right, we get another different one, and this one is with the bandana, and it looks like from the Red Rover concept, which I think it is, not 100% sure. Very good makeup in this photo here, and that concept, same back as well. Sweet. All right, so yeah, that was both the rabbit and the star version. I'm going to unbox the Suitcase version next before we get into the extra albums. Quick insert because I was confused when I started unboxing this. The track list is on the front of the star version, so I just completely missed it when I started, but it's on the front. So yeah, that solves that. All right, so we have the Suitcase version / special version now, and it is indeed a suitcase, as you can see by the handle here. Very, very interesting packaging. It reminds me of something like what Red Velvet would do, because Red Velvet obviously always usually has one version, especially the last, like, I want to say 4 or 5 comebacks now, where they have some sort of like special unique packaging. So this really reminds me of that. So this is a very unique packaging and I like it a lot. So I'm not sure which side was the front. I decided on this side might be the front, so that's why I'm showing it to you first here. But then we have this side here. And this side has the copyright on the back, so that's why I was thinking it was the back, because it had the copyright. But then on the front, like, it had the Comca sticker, and the Comca sticker is usually on the back of an album, so like, I don't know for sure, 100%. But that is that, and then this, of course, is the side. That's the side as stuff moves around in there. I'm not entirely sure how to open this, so let's see. Oh, okay, so this side might actually be the front because it opens like this. Is there stuff on the... Okay, so the CD fell out. That's unfortunate. We have this nice, like, photo on the top here as I try to maneuver the album. All right, so this is the CD. All right, nothing else is on top. Good, good. Okay, so this is the CD, very pretty CD. Oh my goodness. I really like this CD plate a lot, but cool. I will put this back into its rightful spot. Okay, and then we have this guitar, which I think is a magnet. I think it's supposed to be a magnet. Although it looks like it could be a stand. Oh, it could be a stand, so I can put it right here. But the back also looks magnetic, so it could be magnetic as well. Let me see if I can find something metal real quick. All right, so yeah, I just found something metallic and it's totally a magnet. So this can double as, I guess, a standee because you can put it in here, I guess, when I take everything out. Or you can just use it as a magnet. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty heavy, so pretty nice inclusion there. I'm very impressed. Anyway, hopefully not everything is just out and about. Okay, no, that's good. We have a photo book. Oh boy, okay, so the photo cards are loose, so I'm gonna try to avoid those. Very pretty scenic shot there. I'm going to move the box out of frame. All right, so we do have the one photo book here, which actually looks very big in terms of like number of pages, but we will go ahead and start to flip through this photo book. I might need to zoom out just a little bit. Yeah, I need to zoom out just a tad. Hang on. All right, so we zoomed out just a little bit so we can see all of the pictures. It's very long lengthwise, but obviously not vertically. That's kind of interesting how that's a cutout. This picture right here, I got a poster from K-Town for You for this Suitcase version, and it's this exact photo. So I do have a poster of that exact photo, so that's kind of cool. Hat says rude. And speaking of rude, I don't know if you hear that motorcycle, but oh my goodness, it's like 11:30 at night. You should not be doing that. Anyway. Just drinking like a, is that an In-N-Out? I think that's an In-N-Out milkshake. I'm like almost positive that's an In-N-Out milkshake, judging by like what the outside looks like. I wonder if she had this photo shoot in LA or somewhere on the West Coast. I feel like it would be in LA, judging by the scenery. And then this one definitely is in that diner area. Also kind of reminds me of Ice Cream Cake for Red Velvet, because that was also in a desert type scene. I wonder if it's in the same exact one, like they just rent out the same set or space, because it's maybe a popular shooting destination for directors or, you know, people who are shooting films and stuff like that. Some of these are vertical. Okay, so these are some photos of her in the mansion. It looks like all of these are going to be from Could It Be. So I guess you could say the Rabbit and Star version is, I guess, for Freak and or all the other tracks on the album. And the Suitcase version is specifically for Could It Be, because these are basically all outfits and concepts from Could It Be. Cool, cool. Oh, and these ones, she has a flower, or is that a dandelion? No, it's not a dandelion. Some sort of sunflower in her mouth. And then here she's in a car, very classic car. Definitely a car from like the 60s or 70s, somewhere around there, probably, if I had to guess. Judging by that steering wheel, my goodness, that thing is giant. Oh, okay, and then we have another vertical photo here. Out in the desert. So as far as from a photo card collection standpoint for this era, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to collect the full template or just full, like all the photo cards. We will have to see what my other pulls are for these Star and Rabbit versions, and that may sway me one direction or the other. If I pull a whole bunch of different ones, I might collect the whole era. If I don't, then we will see. Mainly just because I would have to evaluate like how expensive they're going to be because this is her first release, and I think she's a relatively popular member. I know that each of the 2 i-dle concerts I've been to so far, like when they introduce the members at the beginning, she like gets one of the loudest screams. So I think she's a relatively popular member, so her solo cards might be expensive. But I think one thing that might be working for me and other Oogie collectors is that this album did sell really well, apparently. I was looking at the numbers, and I think it was like 500,000 copies. And that was, I think, on or by release day, physical release day. So that's really, really good for a solo release, especially a first solo release. So we love to see that, and that means there's going to be a lot of copies floating around out there with a lot of different photo cards, so that might mean that photo cards might be easier to collect. I'm starting to struggle flipping these pages here as we near the end. But yeah, I do plan on collecting, you know, at least a decent amount, at least like a full page or something. I know I have 6 pre-order benefit photo cards from MakeStar at the very least, and then we'll have at least 4 unique photo cards given the photo cards that I pulled in the first 2 versions, and then possibly, I think it was maybe 1 or 2 more photo cards in this version too. So maybe we'll do 18, maybe we'll collect the full era, I don't know yet, but definitely looking forward to collecting just some Oogie specific photo cards because she is the bias, so that's why we try to go all out for her. And this is the back. I actually don't know if I showed the back before I started this, but this is the back, and it's actually labeled 7, so that's kind of cool. Up next we have this lyric sheet, and this one is basically the same. Okay, so we have another message here, probably another thanks to. And then more of the same, just in a vertical format now. I like these colors, these like, I don't know if it's coming through like this on the camera, but it's kind of like a dark green and then a really like pastel-y yellow. Very, very nice. This is her in front of the theater from the Could It Be music video. And then another note in the back here. All right, up next, I was correct, and they do give you a guitar pick. So this is a actual guitar pick that you can use. And so on this side, we have Gigi, and then this side it says YUQ1, Oogie first mini album. Very, very nice. So if you play guitar and you want a Oogie guitar pick, get the special / Suitcase version. All right, and then last but not least, we do have 2 photo cards here for this special version. So this is the first one. Oh, okay, and we get, I was trying to grab it there, but I couldn't, obviously. We get Oogie in the rude hat on the streets of LA, I'm presuming. Maybe not LA, though. Very nice photograph there. Very nice selfie photo card. And then we have the back with the guitar strings. Very, very pretty. Okay, and then photo card number 2. Okay, and we get another one. This one is from the desert concept. So I think this is the one where she's just wearing like the white top with the jeans. Very, very pretty, doing the peace sign. Awesome, awesome. All right, so those are all of the versions that we got for Oogie's first mini album. Now I'm just going to go ahead and go through the extra versions that I have of the Rabbit and Star version and see our photo card pulls. All right, so we got the first duplicate Rabbit version here. I'm going to try to make this quick. Okay, so we actually did get basically everything different out of this album. So we got this other standee here with the giant bunny and they're holding a guitar. I remember the first one, it was the one with the heart was pumping out of their chest. And then we also got this little standee type thing. You can barely see the cutout, but it's supposed to be a bunny. I think you can see it better on this side, but it's supposed to be a bunny cutout. And then for ID, we got this ID. I cannot remember if this is the same or different. All right, and then moment of truth for photo cards. Hopefully no duplicates. Oh, okay, so this is a duplicate. We already pulled this one. That's unfortunate. Still a very pretty photo card nonetheless. And then this one, also a duplicate. So we pulled different inclusions, but for like the ID and the photo cards, we pulled the exact same thing. So that's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and get into the third version that I got. Actually, before I get into the third version, I do just want to show off the mini poster was different as well. So we did get a different mini poster, and it's of her in the giant bunny rabbit costume. Cool, cool. All right, this is the last rabbit for, oh, everything just completely fell out without me even. All right, so this is the ID since it already fell out. So this is, actually I think this was in the first one. So I think the ID we just got was different. I think I remember this from the first one. So this is an actual duplicate, I believe. Looks like we get the same guitar pick. Set the photo cards to the side. Okay, so we get the same Gigi standee, or Gigi, sorry. And then a mini poster. Okay, so this is the same as the first one. So a duplicate mini poster here. All right, now what we actually came for, photo cards. Please, no duplicate. And it's yet another duplicate. So we got a third one of this photo card. I forget how many types there exactly are, but that's really unfortunate that I'm pulling like different inclusions, but like the same photo cards. That's highly, highly unfortunate. And once again, another duplicate. So that's a shame. This is not really like making a case for me to collect all of the photo cards from this area because from this era, sorry, not area, because I'm pulling so many duplicates. So that is unfortunate with the rabbit version. Hopefully the star version will bring us a little bit of extra luck. Okay, so we have the second star version here. All right, everything is out of there. Let's check the mini poster real quick just to see. And this is different, I think. I don't believe this was the first mini poster that I got. So very nice there. This standee is the same, I believe. This standee is not. So this one is like a guitar cutout. Actually, I have it upside down. This is a guitar cutout. Not really 100% sure what you're supposed to do with this. I don't know what they're calling this, but we got a guitar one. This is the ID that we got, and I think this is different. Not 100% sure, but it does not look familiar to me, but it could also be a duplicate. All right, now, photo cards. Please give me some better luck. Okay, so we're just gonna get duplicates galore. This kind of stinks. This is the first time that I've ordered multiple versions of the same album from Makestar, and I guess they don't shuffle the albums very well, because I know they definitely do like more photo card versions than just two. So this is rather unfortunate, and this one is also going to be a duplicate as well. So once again, another full dupe album photo card wise. We did get a couple different extra inclusions, which is nice, but photo cards still going to be duplicates. Gotta be honest, the hopes are not high for the last one, but let's find out. Alrighty, so the last and final album, probably not going to be very prosperous if the previous ones are any indication. Here's the mini poster. Okay, so I do remember this one from the first one. So the mini poster is the same as the first star version that we looked at. All right, so we get another standee holding a guitar. Very nice. We get another guitar pick standee type thing as well. We get this ID, which is different than the last one we just opened. All right, and then moment of truth, photo cards. Are we gonna get any different photo cards? Probably not. Okay, so this is once again the same photo card that we got in the others. And then if it's the one in the bandana, where she's doing a kissy face, then that is unfortunate. Oh wow, we got a different one. Okay, cool, woohoo! Last pull of the video saving us. We did not get a full dupe album set, which is very nice. So we get this other one where she's in this absolutely insane choker with the spikes. And she's also doing kind of ironically a kissy face in this one as well. But this is the back, same as all the others. So we actually get a non-duplicate in this last album, so that is a good thing to end on. So I'm going to go ahead and basically put everything that we got into frame, and then I will outro. Okay, so that concludes this unboxing of Oogi's first mini album, YUQ1, or YUQi1. Wish we could have gotten a little bit better photo card pulls in terms of just diversity of pulls. But I guess that's the price you pay when you just bulk order like that from the same store. They may not shuffle as well, so you end up getting duplicate photo cards. But it is what it is. I'm not that mad about it, just slightly disappointed. We did at least get the 6 Make Star pre-order benefit photo cards, so I'm very happy with those. Definitely looking forward to putting those away into my photo card binder. Other than this unboxing coming up on the channel, we probably do have another haul video. That's probably the next video that I will do, actually, and it might actually be coming relatively soon. This week upcoming, I'm recording this on a Sunday night, so this week upcoming is actually relatively, like, free for me. Not as busy as I normally am, so I should be able to get, like, this video out either Monday or Tuesday, and then probably the haul video out maybe like Friday or Saturday, if everything goes to plan. And then after that, I'm still waiting on my 1 Page of Irene stuff to ship. And then obviously aespa with the comeback at the end of the month. Once that releases and all that good stuff gets shipped to me, we will obviously do an unboxing for that. We may do a storing photo cards video before that as well, just because I'll have, I think, a good amount of photo cards to do another storing photo cards video before we do the aespa unboxing as well. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, I think this is going to be kind of a long unboxing just by looking at what my recording is at right now. So I do appreciate it if you made it all the way to the end. Please let me know what you guys thought about this comeback. And yeah, hope you guys have an awesome day or night, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.